Hey team, welcome back. So I just finished today's workout. So today was a foundation. Again, just meaning that we're just going to pull from the power, from the capacity, from the strength, from the other type of sessions that we do. Just notice the camera's on angle, so I'll lean like this. But pretty much that's the way we're just going to pull it all together into one workout. So this workout today, it's under 20 minutes long, but it's hard, and it's fast, and I'm going to give you an option at the end. So we're going to use one wall ball today. I've got the 9 kilo or the 20 pounder in Imperial. I've got a pair of heavy dumbbells, so I've just happened to go with the 25s because I don't have anything lighter except the 10s. And then I've gone with a 20 kilo kettlebell today, and we're going to obviously use the bike, hence it's out, and we're going to use the ski erg. So the way that this works, your buy-in or your first activity in the workout, it's 50 calories on the assault bike. So just done some testing whilst I was doing the activity, particularly on the buy-out, which is also 50 calories on the way out. So if you're under 20 minutes and you're done, then you're going to do a 50 cal buy-out as well too. And I want you to try to keep the same pace, the same speed, the same time as you did on the way in, keeping in mind you're going to be fatigued, so therefore you're going to have to work harder. So talk about that there at the end. So 50 cal bike as your buy-in. You're then going to take the wall ball, you're going to go out and you're going to do your wall ball shots, wall ball thrusters, wall balls, guys to the 9 kilo, 20 pounder to a 10 foot target. Girls, if you're doing this, obviously the 14 pounder or the 5 kilo, 6 kilo ball to an 8 foot. But hey, who's counting? Just grab a ball, go for it. You are 25 reps with the ball. You're then going to come inside or grab your dumbbells, and you're going to do some hammer curls. So again, we're standing one dumbbell in each hand, and we're doing a hammer. So we're coming straight up to the bicep. You're going to try and avoid heaving your body and using your hip thrust. You'll see with mine, as I did a little bit of that towards the end, just simply fatigued from the bike and the wall ball. But you're going to get your 25 of those. You're then going to jump onto the floor, and I've got a mat sitting here, and we're going to do some side plank dips. Now, it sounds easy, but after we've done this, and particularly after yesterday's workout, I'm feeling it a bit through my midsection, particularly on my oblique. So one arm is propped up on here. I'm in my side plank, ankles together. My other hand is raised, and I'm simply dipping my hip to touch and a full lockout, and then back. So we're going to do 12 each side. So 12 side plank dips left, turn over, side, right. Okay, that part A, or the first part of the workout, you should be able to get that done in under the 10-minute mark. You're then going to switch tact. We're going to go onto the ski erg now. Again, we're going to hit 50 cals on the ski erg. So get in, get a pace, get a power, and stick to it and grind away and get those 50 cals. Now, after the 50 cals and that there, we're then going to come off, going to check and see what the hell I did do, and we're then going to go into kettlebell snatches. So I chose the 20 kilo. We're going to do 12 kettlebell snatches on the left. We're going to change hands at the bottom. We're going to do 12 kettlebell snatches on the right. That gets us our kettlebell component done. We're then going to go onto the floor again, and we're going to do what we call as a bulldog hold. Basically, it's 4 points of contact. Hands simply stacked down under my elbows and my shoulders, up on my toes, my knees and my shins parallel. So I am feet, shins, thighs, back, and then a full down. So I am what we would call tabletop. It's simply what we call a bulldog hold. That's what we use the term of that in zoo, and we're going to hold that for 1 minute. You may shake, you may not, but simply I want it held. I want it held strong so that I could come up and put a glass of water on your back and it will not spill. So that's the bulldog hold. And then the final component of that round is bear crawls. I have a space here about 5 to 6 meters long. Simply 1 lap forward, 1 lap reverse bear crawl, 1 lap up and back is 1 lap. So we're talking 12 meters, and we're going to do that 10 times. We're aiming for around that 100 to 120 meters of bear crawls. We're going to do this unbroken, meaning we're not going to put our knees on the floor. If we need to stop, we're going to prop up, widen the feet, keep the hands in contact, and we're going to come into that A-frame, so our bum is high. But we're always going to have 2 hands and 2 feet in contact with the floor. At no time will there be any knees, please. Now, if we get that workout done, finish on the bear crawl, and we're under the 20-minute mark, you go back to the trusty steed, you jump on the bike, and you finish it. You cap it off with another 50 cals on the way out. Now, from a point of view, from my perspective, if I sit at the 50 to 55 RPM, average, 53-ish, then I'm going to get in about 3.5 minutes, I'm going to get about 25 to 27 cals. It's not aggressive. However, if I just up that by a little bit, if I get to the 60 to 63 to 65, so 10 RPM more, you're going to find you're going to double your cals. You're going to get your 50 cals at around that 60 to 63 pace in around 3.5 minutes or less. If you're sticking at 63 to 65, it's like just over 3 minutes for the 50 calories. Likewise too on the ski erg. If you are pulling hard, I sat at around about the 36 strokes per minute and averaged around 1100 calorie per hour pull, and actually got my calories on my ski erg, 50 of them, quicker than I did on my bike. Simply, it's just all upper body. It's obviously not as taxing as the breathing is on this little guy here. So, whole idea, when you're doing this, set the number, decide your pace, decide your stroke rate. If it's ski, make sure you're consistent on the pull, and you will get your calories and you are done. Now, at home workout, don't have a bike, then I simply want you to set a time for 4 minutes. It's a little bit longer, but you're going to shuttle run up and down the length of the driveway, the backyard, the pergola, whatever you've got. You're going to do that for the 4-minute mark, and that's going to tax your breathing up in here. You want to elevate it a little bit further. At every up and back, do 1 body drop. That'll jack the heart rate up a little bit. It'll start to mimic what you were experiencing on the bike. Don't have the ski erg. Everyone's got a skipping rope. Don't have a skipping rope, then you can simply do imaginary skipping rope, or you can do what we call pogos. So simply jumping up and down, or in zoo terms, feet a little bit wider, like a squat jump, or what we call an explode. Again, you can also set a timer for 4 minutes of that. That will smoke your calves a lot more than this here, but at the end of the day, it's always the option. Skipping, it is upper body based, but we're going to get the heart rate elevated. Now, pair of dumbbells, kettlebells, wall balls. If you don't have anything at home, you can always change the stuff over. Don't do kettlebell snatches, that's easy. You can do squat jumps and you can reach. The whole idea is I want my hand extending. Yes, you can go and get a $7 bag of sand from your local Bunnings store. You can split it in half, get some Ziploc bags, tape them up, and make 2 5 kilos and a 10 kilo. And then suddenly you can use the 5 kilos as your dumbbell snatches, as your kettlebell snatches. You can use them for your bicep curls. You'll find a pair of PVC around the council cleanups. All you need is about this long. Go and spend a couple of bucks at Bunnings. Put an end cap on, fill it full of sand, fill it full of water, let the sand get heavy. Put the end cap on, and then you've got your little homemade mini set of dumbbells or weights. There's never an excuse that we can't find a way to do this. It's the reason why I program the way that I do, so there's always an at-home variation with the stuff that we're around. Now, want something even heavier, go down to your local creek, find a great big rock, pick it up, walk it home. That's what I've been doing to try to work out. I actually want a bigger, heavier dead ball. I don't want to spend $400, $300 on an Atlas stone and getting it delivered. So what have I done? I've gone down to my local creek, driven down there, I found a big mother of a stone, and my stone is now going to be, I just got to weigh it, work out what it is, and I've got my dead ball clean. Clearly I can't do that in the concrete, it will break, so that's something that's been done out on the backyard. That's it, that's the workout today. Foundation, my name is Dom McStraw. This is the McStraw method. It's all about athletics and strength and a little bit of what we call that mental resilience, that mental toughness. The workouts are designed to make sure that you can keep yourself going, and maybe the odd one to force you to try to quit. That's it. Don't need no 6-pack here. We're not all show, no go. We go hard.